Well, hello, beautiful people. Look at this. Guys, we're going to Egypt. This one. These recent three games. Despite everybody's whinging and moaniness, I've personally really enjoyed. And Origins, I put so many hours into. And we're going to get to go back to Egypt and reconnect with Bayek of Siwa. I can't wait. It's going to be good. And we're Oh, shut up, Liam. Or under the bridge you get. We can laugh about it, can't we? Yeah. I mean, I can. You sure as shit weren't. Yes, the other day. You of all people should know. I wouldn't bring it up for no reason. But I'll leave it at that. Oh, look at this. It's fine. I'm over it now. There's Bayek. Go watch my stream back. I was going mental. I wouldn't even be surprised at that, to be fair. The point I was making was I don't do shit for no reason. You know that. Autonomy. Oh, that's a pharaoh. Order of the Ancients. We might have a new player next week if you feel comfortable in game. Oh, excellent. Good.
I thought Greatites was supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat. We will find you. We will find you. In your
sleep. It's so badass.
I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows. And I will kill
you all.
Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa.
Oh, right. Let's see if I can do this as well as I did the last time. But hold that thought. At least it's in stream's running okay. Do I sound alright, Liam? Is it coming through? Is it coming through okay? I'm just using a wired headset today because my wireless one's on charge. Alright, let's put that to one side. Come on. There we go. Right. Let's go up this dude, this fucker's ass.
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. You are weak, Magi, but I am powerful. I will be proud to have fought the last Magi.
You know me, I'm not that dumb. I get someone else to watch it. I was going to cheat. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, there you go then. You know me better than that. Alright, buddy.
A broken weapon won't save you. This place will serve as tomb to one of us. Let it be you.
Let us come truce. You are not the one I've sworn to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it.
Come on. Oh! Anubis awaits you. Dickhead. I remember that dude.
Neck. No way out.
No, just climb back out.
No footholds here. I need to find a way into another room.
I think all Xbox have expansion debate it. Don't know about that one, Chief. Right. Let's see if this helps. You find it funny that the Xbox will have this expectation of you being dumb, but you just act it. I mean, if it's actually an act, and you're full on messing with people, then fair enough. Oh.
These scarabs must be coming from somewhere. This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
Must have been. So we've still got this, we've got Odyssey, and we've got Valhalla to do. What I'm thinking of doing is, guys, I'll mainly focus on trying to get this one done. And then when Mirage comes up, is done, I'll finish that. And I'll come back to Odyssey and Valhalla. There's a lot of loot down there. I'm silly. Very good with financial shit. Like I can't write out a budget list, Josh. With respect, Liam, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, if it's good that Omega's got people like yourself around him.
Forgive me, great.
Because if you weren't around to help him, dude would be lost. With respect. There's a lot of lootables in here. You're like me in that regard. You're good with keeping all the serious stuff to your IRL-ness. But when it comes to like your games, you can just be who you want to be. Right, keep that up. There's still a lot more down there. Holy shit! I love that robot. I love that like bro, but with some he does listen even when trying to help. Well, he's a stubborn little shit, and I feel like I'm allowed to say that because I've known him long enough.
Ha!
What?
There, light.
Much as I do try and stick up for the kids, and I do. Like I said, kid don't do himself any favors. We love Egypt, yes we do. Oh shit.
Soldiers. Of course.
What's that?
Get him! Die! Watch out!
Fire! Is that you? It is an
Hepzibah.
You are telling me?
There's the Magi. Kill him. Kill his friend and I'll take care of the Magi.
You are supposed to be dead. And you will be. We'll make sure of that.
There we go.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death. Or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
Gods, I have missed you. Where is your mouth?
Ah. There you are, boy.
There's my camel.
How have you been holding up since I left?
It has been difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over all.
A garrison in Siwa?
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept on the hill. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I could use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could come.
I was talking chat a couple of days ago because of a bullying death, and when I was young, I don't show emotion very often. I thought it was serious, like I've got everything to say. Quickly, when I sit there, tell them to shout up and cry. How to level up so fast, Turfa Kumid? My best advice is explore, do side missions, do side quests. Just keep looking to see, like even like look for synchronized points, all sorts.
They suspect the villager is lying to them. They burn his neighborhood, and worse.
That would be my best advice. God, look how good this is. I've missed this game. Bayek, we're home, lad.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
So I hope that helps, bro.
All you have, your farms, your goods.
Jumbo XL level up
Villagers are
twice.
drained of life.
No one in the Wahats could make a move without being questioned, threatened, taxed, or beaten. We all have learned to
Oh, I
obey
plan to. Don't you worry, dude.
You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
Out of the way.
Imagine it on 4K monitor and 4000 PC. Yeah, man. Ooh wee. That would be mad. Join lobby stream. I'm okay, thank you.
Whoa.
No sense staying here. Let us go.
There we go.
Are you going to go to your house?
Nothing there for me. Tell me about the Ibis.
Medunamu.
Is he here?
He is the plague on the horses. As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he arrived. Before, they got drunk and fought with the villagers. Now that Medunamun is here... home. Leave your mount. He will not stray far. Go ahead on in.
Yeah, like the UFC upgrade that Max and got. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hetzeva! Hetzeva! Once again, the soldiers!
Rabia. My Rabia.
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah,
Look at you. Cuts, contusions.
I'm fine.
Sit. Hmm? Sit. Sit. I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
And I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed. But you, I can count on.
I know. He's been that out on the hunt for so long. He's not really made much time for himself to just relax and kind of just switch off. Well, understandably, so much.
Remembering Osiris.
Heyo,
thought you would
Jumbo
never
Lady
wake
Wraith
up.
on her main. Oh hey,
Catch me up, I just-
Lady
I let
Wrath.
you sleep.
Welcome to
You
the
need to be alert
to the
to
stream.
deal with Medunamun.
I noticed you
fact, my
you
friend.
followed me,
A new book.
See if you like it.
but welcome.
Best spot to hit is right in the head.
I'm streaming from a desktop now, so I'm still getting used to stuff over there.
One of the dummies is sturdier than the other. More arrows in the rack over there. Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Ooh.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive.
Thank you for the follow, Tofik.
We're just here to talk.
Hmm.
Nomak Rujek's been killed. Your friend the Medjay may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name.
Prepare an ambush.
Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't
I think it's a
worry.
trap. Yeah, you know
I will
what?
take care of this.
Watch out!
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
Ooh.
Now for the rest of them.
Go on, Bayek. Out of the three of the newest characters, guys, he's probably the one I got the most attached to. The second being the one from Valhalla, Eivor. Right, so now...
Do not leave the bodies out in the open.
You have a hidden blade in this one. Yes, you do.
I will slip around behind them.
They will not
You get
see
you.
it here.
You get it later.
Around behind them.
Is anyone coming to the north?
I know, don't in Odyssey. Technically, no, because in Odyssey, that's kind of like the origin of how the wrist blade was kind of made. As one of the DLCs in Odyssey, you get to see how that contraption was essentially made. It's interesting. It's very. I find it very. At least I find it very interesting. How many more of them?
Look sharp. Let's not get jumped. Hey! What? You cannot escape!
Can you play Dragon Ball: The Breakers? Can you play Dragon Ball: The Breakers? I like that. There's the last one, I believe. Where's that dude going? Hey, buddy.
Hepzibah, give me a... That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Neketiadids do not care.
I cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa.
Side note, from what we talk it just crammed and spell watch it because of my dyslexia. Yeah, it's fine.
I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely, things would improve. We soon learned...
This fucking dude. Ah! Why did I feel my knee when that happened?
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
Majunimon is a lot more powerful than he looks. And he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Grind money. That's his plan. Oh,
certainly make something for you.
That's my plan, Tofit.
Find what you need.
Senu.
Any of my regulars will tell you I don't half-ass anything when it comes to Assassin's Creed.
Look who is coming.
Senu!
In fine form.
Rabia has nursed it to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek.
Loot treasures 3
They'll
times
help
in a
you if you
row.
help them.
Oh, we can do that.
I understand.
Oh, I got my eagle back. Alrighty. False Oracle. I believe.
This will be enough. Thanks to Neith, goddess of hunting.
Nice open world game. It really is, dude. Really is. Oh, thanks, dude. That's very kind of you. I'll do my best. The eagle needs to groom the feathers. They're a bit messy. Well, yeah, agreed. Like, there you go. How much have I got? Level up finally. No, level 2 Jumbo XL. Correct. Correct, Amundo. You're on point, lad. I need more of them shiny stones. Dang. Oh! Oh, these are all from when I played the last time. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Charge every attack. Ooh, we like firebombs. Ubisoft Club might have new things. You know what? That is true. Flash decay, smoke screen. Nice, nice. Right, we need... We definitely need that. We don't need the second bow.
This will work perfectly.
A solid breastplate. That will help. There are some requests on my table if you want to help.
Find a new quest. There's a couple of these around town. Oh, yeah. We got... There's Giza. Memphis. Where's the Oasis? Oh, this is... I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am I'm back in this game, guys. Right. Water rat spender taking over important spring ring store. Oh, doing that.
Freshwater spring in the Amanai cave. I know that cave. Better look into it. Teramon. Not like him.
Let's... Centurion's armor, the vestment of forest, the desert cobra. Oh yeah. I want to go to Egypt so bad. My family's been there before, dude. But you're right, Egypt's so fucking cool. What's a better shield than the one I got? Let's go to the scorpion shield. No. That's poison on block. Yep. Okay. Let's do this one first. That'll be up there. I'm like you, I like my history. Yeah, it's good, man. I think the main thing that sold me on this Odyssey and Valhalla was it's based around three of my favorite mythologies. You know what, we're not even going to take the camel. We're going to explore on foot. Barely into the game and I already found my first place to clear out. We'll loot the treasure.
Hey, what? Just die then. Hey. Should not have come here.
We're a little sidetracked, but it's fine. And now let's get back to climbing up this hill. Because we have to go and help those farmers. My favorite the Romans at all time, they're named after the Roman units, centurions, and the Praetorians. Oh yeah, of course. Makes sense. So now we
Cave. I used to come here as kids. Bandits must be inside.
Run up that hill, run up that road. Yep, that's it.
There are so many of them. Kit, is that you? What are you doing?
Bayek, I heard you were back. Keep quiet. They'll hear you.
Who will hear me?
The bandits. The bastards took over the spring. Almost everyone on this side of Siwa gets their water from here.
Okay. Kill the bandits occupying the cave.
Hey! Die, monkey!
Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, no, no.
That's it. Bandits will think twice before coming back here.
Especially now since I'll be on their ass. There's treasures here too. We gotta look for the treasures, guys. Okay. Where else could it be? There it is. Come on. Right, so there we go.
Bayek, the spring, you got it back. Thank the
I did.
gods. The farmers need this desperately. I'm very grateful.
You're welcome.
It's like having our Medjay back again.
I'm glad I could help.
May Amun walk with you, Seni.
Hey, it's alright. That's what I'm here for. You can sell trinkets in the shop. Where's my camel?
Whoa.
What would be guys, what would be an ideal name for my camel? Oh, I know. Toe. No, that's horrible. Oh yeah. Oh, that's one of the great things I like about this games. Yes, because when you're on the mount, you can hold down A and you do like an auto travel on foot. And then if you press Y, if you've done a custom marker, you can travel to custom marker. April, she looked like one. You think she looked like an April? But yeah, she did look like an April a bit, didn't she? Tell you what, on the Series X, this looks hella nice. No, the girl I used to like was called April. She looked like a camel. Oh.
Venuku, it is dangerous here. Get on home.
Bayek, you're back?
Where is Chenzira?
He wanted to see the skulls in the hyena den, but the hyenas came back. I ran this way. Chenzira ran over by the tomb.
You are lucky the hyenas didn't chase you. Go back to the village. I will find your brother. What?
Do I have to tell my parents?
Yes.
Angela got you into this. He will have to talk to them. Now go ahead.
So we've got a kid. She's my biggest regret in life. 1 to 2 years wasted. I know that feeling, dude. All I need to make me happy in life now is my games and my cats. All my nerdy interests, well, not just my games, my comic books and all my other nerdy interests. Teti, son of Minotep, is the sovereign one who will stand beside us in the afterlife. He will be the beloved of Amun, the god who maketh himself manifest of all the beauties. So, the other kid's in this hyena den somewhere. Whoa.
Chenzira, stay there. I'm coming to get you.
Bayek, is that you? You've come back.
How do I get in there?
How did Chenzira get through here?
Well, the resourceful kids, Bayek. Surely that would blunt the blade. It probably would, mate. But you'd be surprised how durable Egyptian blades were. But I'm kind of agreeing with you. Because they had all like their star metals and other bits. I know I'm supposed to be rescuing the kid. Aw. See, Minuetto, you were a great cat, the avenger of the gods, the emerald-eyed one who walked by himself. You were given dominion over the mice and the rats, who stole our grain and decreed who should not starve. May your journey be through the reed fields be full of vermin. Yes! One of the reasons why I adore Egyptian culture. Their love of cats. And being a cat guy, and being a cat dad, that makes me so happy. Is they looked after their cats. They worshipped them like gods.
Chenzira, are you all right?
I can't believe you are back.
Not many people can.
You should not be in here.
I'm hiding from hyenas.
Fenuku told me about that. It's not enough to get yourself in trouble. Now you put your little brother in danger?
But it's with Khemu gone.
All right. I understand. Let's get you out of here.
Look at that. What is it?
I'd like to know myself. Must be very old.
Someday I'll learn to read what you said.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom. Which way did you get in?
That one. But that's where the hyenas are.
Leave the hyenas to me.
I want to tell you... Well...
What is it, Chenzira?
It's my fault about him. They asked where you were, and I didn't think it would hurt anybody if I told them.
Keep close. Chenzira, don't feel bad. You had no way of knowing what they would do. Anyone would have done the same thing in your place.
I guess.
Follow me down, kid. There we go.
Hyena! Chenzira, hide! Safe now. Better get home.
Bayek, can I ask you something?
Go on.
Could I be a mechanic one day?
Well, you can start by looking out for your brother and not taking him to dangerous places.
I promise.
Now get back home.
Yeah, take him back. Take your brother back home. Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom. Da 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 da. No way I can get inside. Oh yeah. No, there is not.
Papa, you found it. Can I have it back?
Camera's toy. I feel for him. I generally do. Losing one's family is never easy.
Ptolemy, he has brought great sorrow to us all.
Can I destroy it?
The statue has been destroyed, but not the men behind it.
Bayek! Our Magi.
What
Hey,
happened
bud.
to the blacksmith shop?
Those naked yadded soldiers. Ptolemy's captain saw me making a sword and accused me of...
He was not
You
wrong.
being a rebel.
They confiscated my tools.
Ah, bastards. All of Siwa needs a blacksmith. Even me.
I cannot help you, Bayek. Not until I get my hammer and tongs back. And I have to get that ugly-ass Apap captain off my ass.
Is this captain with the tools somewhere I can find him?
At the foot of the hills west of here. Camp Shetje.
I will get those tools back. And I will take care of the captain.
Alright.
Many they said the tools are in Camp Shetje. And the captain who is behind this, he's in Camp Shetje as well.
Alright, let's go get Bayek's tool. Get the blacksmith's tools.
Clear the way.
My old Medjay outpost. I should bring Senu up there.
Flash decay. Ah.
This place is heavily guarded.
Going through the grass. That's the captain.
Felipe's tools.
Level 4, now Jabbo XL. Yep, exactly. Grind battle ability points. Oh, don't you worry, mate. Don't you worry. You've not seen me in action when I'm playing Assassin's Creed games. Right. This guy's going to be a problem. I should take care of him.
Hey, what? Stop him! That's for my friend. That's everything. Benipe will be pleased to hear it.
Come on. Ow. Alright, let's head back to the blacksmith over here. Hand him his tools and then we can start going to work on stuff.
Bayek, how did it go?
Here are your tools. That captain won't ever come back here.
At last, I can reopen my shop. Many thanks.
My pleasure.
I found these weapons I had hidden from the soldiers. Please, choose one for yourself. Go ahead, choose one. They're all of equal value.
See, we've already got a decent bow. Ooh, a warhammer or a shield. What's this bow like?
That bow uses a special twine. It does not strike deep, but you can shoot very quickly.
Thank you, my friend.
Come by my shop anytime, Bayek.
Look who's returned to the Wahat!
Good to see you.
Hunger of the Underworld recurve bow.
Very well, my friend. You find such interesting things, Bayek. I will take that off your hands.
Damn right you will.
Well chosen, Bayek, my friend. Always good to see you, Bayek.
You too, buddy, you too. I haven't unlocked either of these. Right, we'll go to that one first.
Is that Bayek the Medjay?
It is! The one and only! I have returned back to Siwa. So where my people need me. Rest, recuperate, and then venture out on the hunt for those who slayed my son. Now. Leap of faith! Oh, maybe not. Leap of faith! Right, now my old Magi outpost. As Bayek said. You wanted to bring Senu up there? Let's bring Senu up there. Ha 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 ha.
Bayek is back in Siwa.
Yeah, man, you're a hometown hero in this place, Bayek. These are your people. Look at this.
The stone circle. I brought Hemu here not so long ago.
Oh, Camus. Level 5. Okay, what have we got left quest-wise? The farmers are being held hostage in the Temple of Amun. Right, well we can't be having farmers being held hostage because that's just a big no-no. Right, come here. Stop knocking people over like that. There's Lulu just woke up. Because I can hear the background. Meow! Meow! Right. Hey, McGraw. Temple of Amun. Uh-oh. Come on, come down here.
What? There you are.
Uh-oh. I just got here!
Not a come here.
Ow.
You suffer for that.
Add watch time. I don't have that as a command, unfortunately. Damn it. I know that ball. Right, well, maybe that should be. Hey! Listen!
What?
To the fu-
Hey, what? Got you.
Relentless is your favorite energy juice.
Time's up, Doc.
It's one of them. Right, where are the fires? Woohoo! Oh, which one's my fave? Oh, monster, easily.
Do not let them see you.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, fella. Oh, hey! Now, guys, you remember Lulu? Remember one of my cats? What, are you okay? Are you just a bit fed up? What's the matter? Boop. Monster is my favorite, but I recently took the notion for Relentless. No, that's fair. Relentless is still pretty good. I know that I spent hours on Lady Wraith Was Taken. Yes. Yes, you did. I think it's because you spent a lot of time watching on your other account, lady. That might be why. That could be it. Mwah. Right. Can I please go back and play my game now? I have like 1k channel points there. Well, there you go then. That'll be why. Right, if you're going to hang out... Hold on while I just talk to one of my kids. Listen. Listen. If you're going to hang out, you need to sit quietly. Come here. And she just beaches herself on my desk. She's unbelievable. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Be right back. I'm watching while I wait on my food coming. Oh, what are you having, Scott? Anything nice? What you ordered?
Quickly, go. Where is Teramun? Dear Moon. He has died from his wounds.
McDee's. Oh,
His family
lad.
can't bury him properly.
No. Nobody's here. I'm gonna bring my buddy's body back to his farm. What are you getting from McDee's? Anything that just your regular, or have you tasted McDee's changed? I don't know. I love how I'm just carrying him all the way back. Twenty nuggets and chips and garlic cheese bites and cola. What I've got with them, but looks like there is none. Where have you ordered it from? Just Eat?
I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here, with her son and daughter.
The entire family?
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar.
Uber Eats.
Okay.
I personally use Just Eat because I think that's better.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
Well, that's just my personal opinion.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime.
He's a bad pharaoh.
Bad pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Find peace, Terem.
Find peace, Terramoon. Join your family in the field of reeds, brother. Well, the first time I was in a hurry to make these and set that one up and use it ever since. Oh, okay, that's fair. I can sort of get that. The ram. Oh, so we got Rujek, the heron, the ibis, Meduna Mun. Okay. The healer. Keep up the side quest grind. I love camels. So chill.
Rabia!
Bayek!
You nursed Senu back to health. I never expected to see her again.
She is a tough old bird.
Like
Yeah.
you, eh?
Bayek.
Pippi.
Hepzibah tells me you are healing the villagers as best you can. It would give me much pleasure to help you.
That is kind of you. May Akka be blessed. I can always use help. The soldiers are brutes. Almost every villager has cuts, bruises, broken bones. To help them, I put together a makeshift perron in the old ruined temple. Friends bring me
Makeshift
medicine
house of
from
life.
But now the soldiers stop everyone entering the village and steal their goods. So, we tried to bring medicine on a boat instead.
And the soldiers stopped that also.
They sank the last shipment. The medicine jars are scattered across the bottom of the lake.
I will get
I'm going swimming then.
Thank you, Bayek. Bring it to the old temple. I must go there now.
Yay, I get to go swimming!
Senu can help me.
Come on, Senu. You're gonna help me find a boat. Then I'm gonna go swimming! Swimming! Woo. Need a boat. Need a boat, need a boat, need a boat, boat. Although, that being said, Although I've thought I was that lucky before, and I ended up running into a crocodile. Well, not running into per se, more encountering one. Medicine jars. So like I say, guys, I always love a good underwater level in a game. If I ever get rich, guys, I'm retiring to the bottom of the ocean, and I'm like having a house on the ocean floor. That just sounds like ideal for me. Somewhere that's just away from people, where I can just live in peace with a lot of cats.
Rabia's waiting for these jars.
But I like seeing you pop into chat as much as you do. Scott. Keep it up, lad. Hey! I'll take... Just sit down. You don't have to get off. Oops. Got Funyuns too. I've never had Funyuns. What are they like, Wraith? Wrath, sorry. Had a bit of a brain fart. We need to get these medicine jars to the lady so she can heal people, because the soldiers guarding Siwa are baby dicks. Why baby dicks? I don't know. There you go. Delicious onion crispy perfection.
The soldiers threw us out. Even though I paid the Nomad to allow me to use the temple, every few weeks soldiers come to take our medicine and food stocks. Always the same soldiers. They call it a tribute.
Like an onion ring, but crisp.
Royal Army.
Okay.
We barely have what's needed to take care of the poor souls that need our help.
Vultures. Don't worry, Rabia. I will make certain they don't bother you anymore.
Be careful, Bayek.
Hey!
I should be cautious around here.
Try and steal food and medicine from innocent people. What the hell's wrong with you? It's super good when you have the munchies. You don't pillage a temple.
Hey! Die, mongrel! Hey!
My food's here. We'll catch you later, bud. No worries, Scott. Thank you for stopping by, dude.
The temple is yours now. The soldiers won't bother you again.
Yep.
All my patience, thank you.
Ah, I almost forgot to give you your medicines from the sunken boat.
You know, the excitement, I forgot about them myself.
The Oasis of Siwa is lucky to have you, Rabia.
Yep.
Promise me you will not become consumed with your vengeance, Bayek.
I think of nothing else. By the grace of Amun, one day I will be free of it.
It's not like he's doing it for nothing, right? It's not like he's doing this quest of vengeance for nothing. It's to avenge his kid.
Something is not right. Eyes open, File.
Clear the way! Hey, what manner of fool are you? Clear the way.
You've reached Medamoon's level.
Is anyone there? If I wasn't a priest, I'd bash in all your skulls.
Someone asked for a final life lesson.
Lazy peasants! Make yourselves useful.
What?
Going to kill you!
I love this.
You have returned.
To right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous. Virtue! What will give us the power of the gods? What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
Oh. Is this where we learn the story?
So close. Hey, one more.
Okay,
Hey,
well, I can try. This way, I'll get two.
sure.
Well,
Up, strong. Ready?
yes. Oh, you made me miss. You. Remu, come here. I found a hyena cave. A real one? Yes.
Go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas, and they're so dark and scary. Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa. You always get too scared.
Hey. Hey. Let's go on a real hunt. Huh?
All right.
Come, come.
What are we hunting?
The Oracle wants the belt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
You will stand next to the Pharaoh, won't you, Bayek? You're the Magi. When I'm Magi, I'll stand next to the Pharaoh. You'll never be Magi. You're too scared. That's not true. What about the hyena kid? Shut up.
Enough, you two.
Come on
It's so
now.
hot on my feet.
Sometimes they light on fire. It makes you faster.
I want...
It is up ahead.
Can I...
Oh, I just seen the hydrate thing there for a sec. Just then, Wraith. My bad. This is it. You're just chilling over there. You're just chilling over there.
Hey, your mother's waiting for you.
All right. See you at the ceremony, Hamu. Bye, Chanzira.
The herd is around here. You don't want just a stag. You want the Fadida. Big, giant horns. Do what I do. See? My eyes and hand are in line with the arrow. That is the only way to shoot true.
I wish I could put 100 arrows on this bow.
Hey, this is my favorite part. Stay low. They will spot us unless we become like Amun, the god of hiddenness.
Yes, Papa. We are the hidden one. Cette fille! Qui en sait faire
Hit!
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart. Hardly hurts at all. Let us get that belt. We will take this to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah,
What if you stand with me by his side?
can I do that?
As my son and the future Magi, yes.
Yes.
Papa,
Aw.
what is a Magi really?
The first Magi was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now, it means you must protect all the people of Egypt. Not just
the
protect
Pharaoh.
them, but work for their well-being.
So like the police.
Papa, I'm so excited to be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Of course you will.
You're my son.
But I
Mm.
get scared. I try
It's okay
be
to get
brave,
scared.
But sometimes it's hard.
Hold on. Let's go this way. When I was about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded him.
Yeah?
Ain't nothing wrong with being
He
scared,
took me up this
you
way.
guys.
At the top, he said something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do anything I needed to.
What did he say?
I will tell you once we are there.
I love the relationship Bayek has with his son. It's so wholesome. It's so cute.
What word did your father say?
Jump. Don't think so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Yeah. I thought so too.
You can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Whoa.
That's Shanzira.
I said shut up!
Run home to your mother. Trenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Yep.
Go, now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Oh, Hemu, just do what I say, please.
Hey.
Medjay Bayek!
I'm indeed Medjay here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. No!
Confront the soldiers. Oh god.
Come,
Who are you to give commands to me?
you piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
Really?
I have the range.
The Order of the
Make a
Ancients.
sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
At the ready.
We are pleased you have joined us, Medjay. It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
I guess I got another one of those guys. Yep.
Medjay!
Got Chemo.
See that no one comes in.
Kemu, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb? We believe we need this to enter the vault.
This is a waste of time!
The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papo, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As Medjay, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use.
I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
He will be discovered. Quickly!
Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Papo! I did what you said, but...
It's all right, son. No?
Papo, I can get it to you.
What? No! Kemu, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Kemu, Kemu!
This foolish waste of time!
Kemu!
Out of time? Tell us!
No, I don't know.
We must go now.
I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He
Stop.
will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you.
He's stalling for time.
Come on, buy it.
The snake takes that as your answer.
That's fucked. That's fucked up.
We thought you were dead.
Okay, that's even more fucked up.
You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody.
And here is your nobody! May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
He's just caved in his skull. I've always said this, chat. I am a sucker for a good revenge story. I love a good revenge story. Is that Aya? No.
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siva.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siva will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Back level up 4 to 200. Yeah. Absolutely.
We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Save ability points. Oh, I plan to. I'm always a sucker for a good revenge story, guys. And we're ready to leave. Still got all these guys, one of the masked ones.
Are you ready? It is.
We can return to Siwa later.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Layla, wakey wakey. Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla? Come on back. Layla, are you with me?
There's Layla.
I told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So, how did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
So we're out here. We're
Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe. I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon. Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
oh, so that's actual Bayek's corpse. Anywho. Hold up. Documentation. This is all employee amenable, so long suckers. Found them again, trick or treat, found them with a load. Nice design, intro, Alaric in it. And they include stuff on Desmond Miles, even this late in the game. Have you seen this man? Desmond, and then he just dead. Alright. We going back in the Animus.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
We go back in the Animus. 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 We go back in the Animus. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Ubisoft knows how to tell a story. Absolute facts.
Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both. Yamu. Home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
Oh, no, 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 no. I fucking love the way Ubisoft tells a story. It's why they're one of my favorite game developers. Honestly. Look at this. Let's see what. Oh no. Where am I going? Am I taking a detour? Like a scenic route?
What? There you are! What? You cannot escape!
They will attack on sight here.
What?
Right, let's approach from above. We've got all the valuables in here. I'm sending a parcel away contains dozens of books of the dead that we've stolen. You have to find the owners and demand a high price tag. Oh, so bandits being little shitbags. Nothing new there. Hidden tax side quest. Trial of Sobek. Oh. Okay. Other way. Come on. Lake Mariotis. Temple of Sekhmet in Yarmouth. If you think I'm not using anything but camels in this game, yeah, you've got another thing coming.
I have not seen my husband since yesterday. Help me find him. My husband, Medjay, help me. I will pay you.
What do you need?
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pain. I beg you.
I will seek him out.
Do be quick. I will await you here.
Hidden tax. He was last seen. Something smells oddly suspicious about this. Heyo. Pull this boat in. And the synchronization point.
Scene of death. I should investigate.
Let me be!
And here is Claudius.
So that would explain a lot.
Did you? Cordially can talk? Always something new from
Why are you so angry? Oh, gods. I'm going to...
The crocodiles are dead. Now to speak to Claudius and find out why he came out here.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
Claudius, you're drunk.
Yes, that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 beers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, Mother will be so pleased.
He's an idiot. Come on.
What was your reason for going out there, Claudius?
I was going... I don't really remember. I came from Alexandria for the festival. And some kind of... someone offered me to drink all night for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here.
Oh! Right, then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. My friends in the city...
There you are, my dear. I was worried about you.
Oh, my Dionysus. I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
Virginity tax?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Show him what happens when you try to cheat a woman.
Please, help me!
Forget him. He's just an idiot. They have taken enough from our land. My brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
I'll get to you in a minute.
Praise
Are you alright?
and thanks. You saved my life. And my purse.
In other words, that lady was conning him.
Be careful when drinking with strangers.
What he said. Right, I saw a synchronized point back there. And there was a lost crypt in there too. So we're going to go in there, and we're going to take that. And there's a Book of the Dead there too? God damn. Guys, to say that I'll be taking my time with this is an understatement. I did not explore this game enough as much as I wanted to. But god damn it, that fucking changes today. Right, that, I believe, there was a point over here. Yep, up there. Right, there we go. There's a murder scene over here to investigate too. We love a good synchronized point. Oh, there's the Giza pyramids right there. Chad, did you see them? Right, and now we have treasure to loot. We have a crypt. Which I believe is there.
The lid of a sarcophagus. There was a symbol here, but it is too damaged for me to make out. Scraps of blood and flesh.
Right.
There is a body here, but crocodiles must have devoured it. Sekhmet, the goddess of hunters. But there are scratches here, above the statue's stomach. What does it represent? Was this a terrible ceremony? There is so much blood, as if some butchery occurred here. But the elements have eroded many of the signs.
It would seem so. Oh, this was only one of them. There's more crocodiles there. Maybe sign of another crypt here somewhere. Oh, there's the other treasure. Holy cow! Hey, buddy! Expedition. Sounds like someone made a bad call. Right. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be back in a mo. Gonna do some stuff on TikTok. What are you guys gonna do on TikTok? Whew. You know what? Let's passion. More passion. I am playing Insurgency The fuck? I am playing Insurgency Sandstorm with Warhammer, Angry Dragon, and Brother Dime. That's what I'm playing. But yeah, that's what I'm playing tonight. If you want after come play Siege, you're welcome to. I might, dude. I might. Depends how tired I am. I'm waiting for this summer heat to go so I can hopefully start sleeping a teeny bit better. Passion. Kitties! More kitties! Come do GTA tomorrow though, Liam. And we'll have a laugh. I'm not able to come again, got coach stuff. Oh, I see. Ah, fair. So his perception increased. It's got oxyrenes on.
Can help me. No one. Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Magi? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When their leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Magi is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
Oh, the leader told...
Somewhere over there. That's fine.
We live nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, the book is gone.
It's not gone. I will make sure to find it. If that's going to be one of my last jobs for this session, is to find your book, buddy. Bayek of Siwa, away! Holy hell! The necropolis. Right, so we're going there.
Whoa.
We want to help this guy reunite with his wife's spirit.
This area is off limits.
But oh fuck, I don't have any arrows. The one time I show up to a place and I don't have any arrows. Really? I swear I've been here before. Bloody hell, I've literally have been here before. Okay.
Here is the Book of the Dead. Becca will be pleased. Now to return the book to the old man.
I said I would return it to him. I'm a man of my word. Walk like an angel. He just passed away.
His good life is over. He was too weak to live till your return.
May he be conducted in peace.
He was in despair that his cow would not join my mother's.
Where is his body? It is not too late.
You are a blessing from the gods. He receives the rites in the small temple.
Right, well, it's not too late. I'm not letting him his death be for nothing. He will cross over into the Duat, into the field of reeds. Out of the way.
Old man, your book. May it guide you to your wife's side.
Requiescat in pace. Requiescat and Pace, my guy. May you finally be at peace and be reunited with your wife.
Bayek! What good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menahet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
That's okay, you didn't know.
That you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course. At the moment of your pleasure.
I'm free now.
Ready to see our beautiful temple?
Of course.
After you, Menahet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menahet will do for one as good as family.
Aww.
It's far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Understandably. It's normal to emphasize on doubt.
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4 to 1. Huh?
You taught us to secure every advantage possible over a Tainder's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path.
How did you get on with TikTok, Wrath? How did one get up there? Just had to check my notifications. I don't think I have you on TikTok, Wrath. I should really fix that. Do you have me on TikTok? The Ticky McTalk. Ticky Talk.
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
It really would, wouldn't it?
Priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
The newest
Come down
platform
now.
I've joined.
We can watch stars from the riverbank.
Oh yeah.
Peace, you will meet your end at the hands of the mighty...
Oh shit.
Sorry, stay back!
Help!
Brave little one. How did you get down there?
Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the tunnel.
Come on.
Thank you, Uncle Fire.
Now go on, go join your brothers and sisters.
You found me. Your turn to hide.
That's the last of the children.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market, and you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Hey, yeah. You don't disrespect member of the...
Your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant,
I'll make sure to follow you back, Wrath.
Aggrieved to snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
There you go. Followed you back. I bet. I'm barely active on there though. That's alright. It's a good way to a good platform to help start the growth of your channel. That's one of the reasons I got the following I got, is for posting all the content I do on there. I got a month's suspension and it led to me losing all my momentum. Eh? What did you get a suspension for, lad? I feel like there's a story there, Wrath. I got Kanto from TikTok and we know pretty much... Yeah!
These cat mummies are false! You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
Kanto sounds like, well...
Isn't
I call him a dumb fucking ass when shit snuffer because they...
But there is nothing to them. Now
Oh, so he was basically just salty because of communication thing. It's alright.
You sold me an amulet of Hathor and my wife got sick anyway.
These cat mummies are false!
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who's behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Yeah, I roasted the shit out of this kid in the comments and bro-bored it to my DMs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, so he's a bit of a snowflake then. In other words. In that sense, I don't blame you. Complete snowflake. Oh, for God's sake. In other words, if you can't take it, I'm someone who's all for a bit of banter, as you know, Wrath. But if you got to be able to dish it and to take it as well as dish it out, don't you? Obsidian bow.
Agreed. All right. I'll take it.
Not my fault. It was a 12-year-old. Oh, now it kind of makes sense, but nah, that right, fair. But I get what you mean. Own bloody fault. Ooh.
Keep well, my friend.
It's when they realize that you'll give as good as they get, and you're just like, oh well, suddenly I don't want to play anymore. Well, I'm sorry, but you wanted to scrap. So, sorry, that's just got me thinking. Just makes me laugh more than anything, but it's what it is. Okay. Let's get a second bow equipped. Alright, cool. I'm very spicy now.
Out of the way.
I'm very spicy LMAO, and platforms like TikTok where I can be held accountable is harsh. Yeah, I've noticed that TikTok have been very brutal with stuff like that. Thankfully, I don't involve myself in that kind of stuff unless it's something like genuinely aimed at me, and I'm like, okay. Unlike Twitter, where I can do whatever. Oh God, yeah, true. Twitter is brutal.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I'm not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. evil, and you will always find it.
This one's a worthy fighter. I say his curiosity will... to kill you!
Really? Oh no, kitty!
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
I'm so toxic. It's where I got so quick-witted. That's not.
Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods.
I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. It's good to kind of be like that, especially in this kind of business, this kind of work where we're figures on the internet, and the internet can be very the internet can be brutal, very, very brutal. I think I've been somewhat lucky with what I've got, and having a reputation of being such a laid back, chill kind of guy. Are these Romans? Are you friendly?
What were you saying? I love doing it.
Oh no, the Romans, they're friendly. I found a cat in Destiny 2 and it meows when you walk past it, it's okay. That's because cats are awesome, Wrath. That's because cats are literally awesome. And anybody who thinks otherwise needs their bloody head examined.
Hey. Cut him off!
You there! Stop! What? After him! So slow! There you are! What?
And the head will rest easy now that this is done.
Yeah. Spear of Ra. I accidentally disturbed its sleep and ran away at first, but it just sits on the couch and meows. Aww. Aww, it's so cute. Little Easter egg for people exploring the tower. Nice. Jolly good.
Ah, here you are.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Eyst's chaos. But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first. It pains me to ask you for a further favor. Pamu does like a drink now and again.
Well, yeah, he will, he will. Pamu likes to drink, he might be at the village tavern. Ah, so Pamu is like a drunk. He a little drunky drunk. Don't mind me, just giving things a look over.
Let me lighten your purse.
Bye. Ah. Yeah, I can make all the different outfits. Kitty! Aww.
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
Come on, Pamu. Back to the temple. Am I gonna get to do what I do in Valhalla and just chuck him in the drink? Okay. And that should just wake him up. That would be amazing if I could do that. Coming through, got one of the priestess guys. He's drunk as shit. Here's me coming through.
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
We'll wrap up this mission, and I think we'll call it because we're getting up to the 3-hour marker. But yeah, guys, we're in Egypt. We're doing the RPG Assassin's Creed. And despite all the hate that they get, I personally couldn't give two shits about the hate. I love them. I genuinely love them.
He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
Though this is a friendly bout, you must stay vigilant.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
We give thanks for your presence on this sacred night. We invite your witness on the solemnity of our customs.
Oh no.
Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Eysfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness.
Ooh, heck.
But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us,
The goddess.
shielding us from the obscurity of chaos. Let the battle begin!
I watched him fight a wild beast.
Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the lioness has shielded us from Eysfet's
May
greed.
Sekhmet protect us!
Eysfet was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of all. Tampering with her scales of judgment, he grew fat on the souls of mortals. Ma'at cast him out of the hall of justice. In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him. Their battle lasted 20 days and nights before Sekhmet subdued the Lord of Chaos. Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire. Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm. The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos. The fire.
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
The priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Eysfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer, but I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu, whenever your journeys bring you to our known. Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
Now we've got the hood. There we go.
Goodbye, Soris. I will give you a lesson in swordplay on my next visit.
Yeah, you are so good at fighting.
Keba, some advice. Go nowhere from which you cannot return.
Yes, Uncle Paek.
May your eyes remain on the stars, Hasina.
They will, don't worry.
Oh.
Your knowledge is like a chest of books, Nyla. Share it carefully.
I'm always careful.
Bayek's relationship with the kids is so... maybe that's just intuition from being a dad. Bayek of Siwa. Okay. Right, let's just double check. Brilliant. Right, so Assassin's franchise. Oh yeah, of course, Valhalla. Funnily enough, I do have it. More games. Odyssey. I have the entire series, as people know. So and then tune in on October 5th, guys, for when Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out. Oh yes. Right. We're going to leave things for here. Thank you very much for watching. Much love. And tune in tonight for Insurgency Sandstorm, Derunde Sandstorm, with the Gaming Asylum. Excuse me. And we will pick this up again tomorrow. And I'm very excited to do more. Thanks, guys. Much love. Take care. Peace.